Hey guys, it's me, ViscountKdub, and a marvelous welcome back to the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet. In this episode, we'll be continuing with the beauty team from the Pokecup Ultra Ball as they tackle the Pokecup Great Ball. Let the bland beauty gauntlet continue. And what better way to kick things off with the Great Ball round with another cutesy team. Yes, it's Pokefan Carmen, and it's basically a beauty team, but very dumbed down. She does not go in on the attract strategy. She does not go all in on the encore strategy. It's all over. There's paralysis spread in. It's a mixed bag. So the best way to deal with it is just knock him out quickly. This Pikachu is going to be outsped by Jasper, and we're just going to give it a big body slam to start things off. No status, but we get status back. No problem. We have a Miracle Berry. We're not protected from status anymore, though. But if you saw the first video, you know that we're protected by Miltank, who can just heal Bell any status away. It's such a luxury. Maybe a bland team of normal Pokemon, but yeah, it's a luxury. Alright, so we'll body slam Clefairy, who will use Encore, and then it'll try its luck with Metronome. Either that, or it's going to use Moonlight. Hey, Paralysis is nice. Of course. It's only a matter of time. Oh, it gained 1 HP. Thrilling. I'm not locked in anymore, but it's the best attack I can use. Oh, it gained 2 more HP. Okay, now it's really gone. I will use Body Slam till Kingdom Come. You got it. It would make sense that a beauty faces a Poke fan. I don't know. That's kind of twisted. Okay, so we got a Togepi who's actually got some defense behind it. Oh, we don't want to be confused. And nope, we don't. We don't get confused. One more Body Slam. Yes. Over half. And now, yeah, that's an easy battle, but I just want to quickly show you footage from another run that froze on me. This is where I was facing a Mr. Mime with Persian. And, well, I'll talk about it when it gets there. It's almost there. There we go. So, Mr. Mime comes out. I have Jasper. I go in for a Body Slam, you know, like anybody would. Or, you know, Shadow Ball. That would also be good. So it did over half, right? It uses Substitute. Takes about 33 HP. I go in for a Body Slam. Focus Band somehow stops this this Substitute from breaking. I don't understand how that works. And then it gets another Focus Band, and then the Substitute breaks. So, like, does the Focus Band apply to the Substitute? I have no idea. Please, comments, answer that, because that's the only explanation I can come up with. Anyway, back to Battle 2. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Also, is the Focus Band banned? Okay, Youngster Wyatt, dual typed, pretty beginner, amateur smattering of types represented here. We got some basic grass and poison. We got some basic grass and flying. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about, except for the Heracross. It's got a killer reversal. So to counter all the grass types, I brought Cuddles along. We can just Ice Beam the Skiploom if we can dodge Sleep. Which we do. Alright. That was easy. Fun fact, in the same run, I kept trying to battle an Ivysaur that kept using Leech Seed and Synthesis. It was very, very annoying. Because I do like half like this, right? And then it'd recover, and then I'd be seeded. Not really worried about double kick. Or Nidorina, for that matter. Stab Body Slam, still didn't knock it out. Yep, don't mind it at all. Two down for that youngster. I gotta admit, it does feel weird calling him a youngster. Alright, Ditto comes out. Well, Body Slam it before he can transform. And is it enough? No. Okay, that's fine. Same stats now. And it's over. So's battle 2. Redundant, much redundant. Yep, nothing to worry about. Even in the next battle against the Fire Breather Cliff, he's got some pretty weak fire types to choose from. They only excel in speed. He doesn't have a lot going for it. If I can let him set up the sun, then there might be an issue, but I'm really not going to let him. We're just going to go in with brute force by way of Mary. Mary Blue Cow is going to body slam the hooves off this Rapidash. Kind of want to keep my language clean. Okay. The sun set up, but it's too late, even with the berry. Oh, okay. A paralysis. So you set up the sun, and then you get paralyzed, and then you stomp. Great tactics. Great AI. Okay, one down, and the sun's up with 2 turns down. So Vileplume will be able to use Solar Beam. I can't avoid that. But Mary can take Solar Beams. With another paralysis hit. Okay, okay, fine. Well. Yep, we gotta take one. Fine. Only did about 77. If it crits, we're dead. But, I mean... It's paralyzed again. What luck. And it's paralyzed. And the sun's gone. And we get leftovers. So many good things happening for us. We're gonna just steamroll by Vileplume.
Just one Pokemon remains.
And the last one in the lineup is Magmar, who, like Electabuzz, his elemental twin is very weak. Another paralysis hit. It's like 4 times Body Slam is paralyzed. I feel like I'm a Stadium 1 Body Slam user. Okay. Yeah, there was no need for any of the other two. They'll take held their own. Battle 4 is a biker who we can handle again with Brute Force, and of course we have Heal Bell, so this is another battle for Mary. Coughing would have to use Explosion, actually it has, to even stand a chance. And it might have to crit. Ampharos is this level 55, and spoilers, that's what's gonna come out, not Dunsparce. Both are pretty annoying. I'd take Ampharos over Dunsparce, because Dunsparce has swagger. Okay, so we start the battle against Coffee. Body Slam. 5 consecutive Body Slam paralyses. Sludge barely does a thing. Now, is Body Slam a range? Yes, it is. Cool. He might have been wanting to use Explosion there. I don't know. Alright, so we got Ampharos, who's pretty much the real challenge of this battle. Looks like a 3-hit knockout. Yeah, we don't mind that. It's better than Toxic. And he's using Thunder Punch too. Like, it's not strong. It's just annoying enough to work, you know?
Oh, there was a bell chime. A hot battle is unfolding.
So we heal that Thunder Wave off. We give him a Body Slam. Another paralysis hit. Now this time, do I heal off the status or just go in for the kill? Yeah, I am. And he left Ariados. Ariados is barely a Pokemon here. Nightshade can't affect us. It can only use Dig as its attack. Attract will fail, and Scary Face will only lower our speed. So, yeah, it's sore out of luck. And we have 61 Growls to use, just in case. Yeah, wow, that hurt. Squash that bug. Okay. Okay, now this is all kinds of hilarious because it used Scary Face to lower my speed by 2 stages, and yet Mary is still able to outspeed Ariados with a Growl, making its Dig even weaker. I want to say these opponents are nowhere near as hard as the Gym Leader Castle. I want to say that. Because we just get really, really bad movesets like this. And just like that, we are halfway done with the Great Ball. See ya, Biker Dylan. In the Master Ball. Okay, here comes Teacher Molly. Teacher Tina's another one. She is an annoying trainer. She has usually been the longest trainer to defeat in any of these Great Ball runs. She starts with the Baton Passer, usually it's Girafarig. Apom's not as annoying, but it can be. And then she'll paralyze and headbutt with Dragonair. Her Master Ball team is nasty. But an interesting twist, we know how to handle Baton Passers. We're going to start with Wolfsbane. Put this monkey to sleep. The best part about Wolfsbane is we can just stack on the stats here. We'll give it some Leech Seed. 2 effective hits. And now we try to lower its accuracy with Flash. That will be inevitably passed on to the next Pokemon, and the first one failed, unfortunately. It's only like 75% accurate,
They're ready to go.
which really does make it one of the worst HMs.
Oh no, that didn't work either. It woke up.
2 misses. I can't believe it. Okay, agility.
Ah, it raised its agility.
You're still seated, so even if you pass, whatever.
Look at that swagger. Oh, the
Okay.
music made it tougher.
That doesn't matter. That does matter.
The heated action
We just need to hit. Uh-oh. Here comes Baton Pass.
Other Pokemon take over the map.
Well, he passed Leech Seed. And no confusion, so we'll Flash, and yes, we got an accuracy drop.
Accuracy is down.
We'll take it.
Neither combatant is showing signs of fatigue.
This is when we switch to Eddie in case he uses Fire Blast.
Oh, it's Manta.
Okay. Yep, it'll work, but, you know, I have other Pokemon. Get rid of that.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have
If
on
you
the
status me, I'll status you.
battle? How's that? Look,
Headbutt
that
misses. Leech. And Toxic.
Nasty Toxic. Wearing the foe down appears
Yeah.
to be the plan.
Eddie and Wolfsbane make good partners.
A light hit.
Okay. Toxic 2. Leech. And Confuse Ray, too.
Confuse Ray. Become confused. It's a real battle. The trainer switches
Yeah, I
Pokemon.
knew she was going to switch out at that. That's like 3 statuses, and her accuracy is not the best. She sends out her own Montine. Just 2 levels higher. Might as well even up our HP.
How will this Pokemon could protect the flow of battle?
Yep, good move. Good move.
Oh no, the attack is back.
I concur.
These Pokemon are equally fit, and plenty of fight left in both of them. There's the attack.
Yeah, Montine's not an attacker. Well, physical attacker.
They're both hanging tough.
Okay, we got the Toxic.
What's this?
And we were able to go first with a Quick Claw. Which is nice.
How's that? The hit lands right off.
So if I wanted to switch out, I can't switch to Jump Up. So I am going to switch over to Mary.
The Pokemon is turning to his Pokeball.
I wasn't going to waste her right away.
Oh, it's nothing. What was this? That was a cleansing
Yeah,
blow.
no way. It's poison 2 or 3.
With the
Probably
weapon.
2.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? A furious attack.
Yeah, Montine can't defend either physically.
What's that? Become confused.
Okay,
Ow! Additional damage.
that's poison 3.
Use the held item to restore HP. There's a
All we gotta do is survive this, the 8-Palm, and the Dragonair.
utterly confused.
Easy to do though.
That is little damage.
Yeah, Surf does a lot more damage than a physical attack.
Additional damage is already difficult.
Stab or no.
Oh, and down it goes. Pokemon will join the battle now. Pokemon is back for another go.
Okay, well, 8-Bomb's no problem. As long as he doesn't swagger us again.
From this heated battle.
Well, he can't because we're confused. So, goodbye.
Hit, that was good. Oh, no.
Or the weakest link.
Just one Pokemon remains. This Pokemon is rejoining.
Oh man, it's poisoned. Yeah, no. The minute you toxic something and you don't have rest, you have a countdown.
Let's do it.
You have a countdown on your head. Or a cow.
No more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
And thank goodness that battle's over, because that took a while. Again, Master Ball is much worse. She gets a Lapras, a Giraffe Rig, more stall tactics like crazy. But we're only in the Great Ball. Let's see if we can do that first. Battle 6 is against the Sage. The easiest battle in the cup. Even the beginning battles aren't much to deal with, but this one is just pathetic. First stage ghosts and bugs. And Jinx can't even do anything. And Jasper can hit them all. I like how the previous battle had an Ariados, and now we're facing Spinnerack later on. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, we're not afraid of Haunter either. Shadow Ball away. I always thought Haunter's cry was probably one of the coolest ones to hear in the stadium. Anyway, Zubat comes out, and yeah, it dies to a Thunderbolt. A Persian's Thunderbolt. How impressive, yep. Sages were easy to defeat in the game, too. Now, Spinnerack line, that actually has some defense to it. Maybe I spoke too soon. You just trapped a ferocious feline. Yeah, style points. We've seen the body slam animation too much, right? Again, super easy. Look what we were facing. How was that the 6th battle? How was that more difficult than the teacher battle? Okay, on to the semifinal with Pokefan Baxter, a user of very slow Pokemon. Yes, it was torture using his team. Go watch that video. That one was actually worth it, getting through everything with this. Never again. I've already made the proof. But what to pick, though? He's got a varied team. The Lantern's probably the scariest. Or the Macargo, actually, because we have only one water Pokemon. We're just going to pummel everything. This Lickitung actually has a good moveset. Like I said, it's got like... what does it have? Earthquake and Surf. And then, of course, Supersonic and Screech. He's done his time. Switch over to Eddie, who can dodge Earthquakes. But not Supersonic. Let's try to surf over Lickal. Whoa, critical hit. It's gone. Please no Lantern. Okay, we can deal with Sunflora. Petal Dance, Sludge Bomb, Synthesis, and Mega Drain. No big deal. It has a Miracle Seed. Yep, you hit yourself. Send it Toxic. I love layering it on. Now it's stuck in Petal Dance, which Eddie can actually take. But I don't want him around too long. I can actually switch over to Mary. Even though Sunflora actually has good special attack, Nothing to worry about.
We will go HP with some leftovers. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Think Poison 3 should do it in after this body slam. Yeah.
What would do? That did little damage. Now, additional damage.
All right. Time to find out what he saved.
There's only one Pokemon left.
Please no Lantern. Okay, you chose Pineco.
Pokemon now.
Great job.
Number of remaining
Double Edge,
Pokemon
Explosion,
3 to 1.
Protect, and Rapid Spin. So it can have use basically 2 attacks.
Ah, it can't.
Or none at all.
They're both hanging tough.
Mary, you're still in the show. Stop it.
Body slam.
Actually, just keep it up.
Good hit.
All the cups will be over before we know it.
And there goes the battle.
In fact, 7 battles are over. Before we know it, basically. So, yeah, we're moving on to the final battle, and it kind of feels like a final battle. Not really. Honestly, it looks like a version of the youngster team. I mean, look at that. We got Nidoking, we've got a basic beginner bird knocked out, and then we have Eradicate, and we have a grass type, Tangela. This is youngster team part 2. The only new additions are Seadra and Pupitar, which I can wash away with Eddie. I can also use Ice Beam. We got this.
Final battle. Each trainer will claim the champion's throne.
We'll give Cuddles a chance. Oh, okay. Yep. So, anytime they have Eradicate, send it out. Use Super Fang. But I'm more than ready. Here comes counter.
Awesome counter. That's a major damage.
That knocks that out.
It went down. This is the battle started. This advantage will
Shouldn't cry. You brought Eradicate.
Oh, it's Pupitar.
Okay. Pupitar is slow, which gives us ample opportunity to use Ice Beam.
Still far from certain. A sharp attack.
Great. Not great.
What's that?
Stab Rock Slide.
The hit lands right on.
Ooh, did about half.
A hot battle is unfolding.
I'm so glad I'm not allowed to be flinched upon my turn, you know,
That's a hit. There
upon a new turn. Okay, I'm on number 3 in the Great Ball final battle,
Oh, it's knockout.
and it's a Noctowl.
It's a fierce battle.
Yeah. Watch how much this confusion does. 20 damage. Look how much Ice Beam does. Critical hit, super effective, and frozen solid.
Ice Cloud will make this
End of
a
game.
one-sided
Game
battle.
over.
It's encased in ice. Body slam.
Boom.
Yes, it's a hit.
Not much of a final battle, was it?
Pokemon goes down. Congratulations, the champion has been decided.
Now that it's a beauty team, I just want to quote Zoolander on the win. You know? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. It's the same team. This team's so hot right now. The first 2 cups are so yesterday. The Ultra Beauty has completely trounced yet another division with flying colors. But I do promise you, Gauntlet Watchers, that this bland team of normal types does have its weaknesses. Remember how Corsola actually became formidable in the Pokeball? Something will come along like that to make sure and make them rethink the attack until feint strategy eventually. Innovation isn't really an option for this team, regardless of how great its power output and defensive capabilities are. But until then, catch the beauty team in their own cup in the Poke Cup Ultra Ball next time. I'm ViscountKdub. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Gauntlet, and I'll see you next time on the runway.